Alright everybody, um, today I'm just gonna go over fixing these jetways over at Orlando for the Taxi2Gate scenery. Seems everybody's having this issue. I'm not a professional or anything on getting like the SDK editor stuff or getting into files and change this, change that. I was just messing around for hours one day, finally came across the fix for it, and would like to give it a share for everybody so everybody can use this great scenery. I mean, as you all know, the interiors are just insane. Um, there was definitely a lot of time and effort put into this, but without further ado, let's get right to it. So we're outside, basically the jetway, like in this position, as you are pulling it towards the aircraft, it would like flicker or pop into different positions, back and forth, back and forth. Um, so the fix for that is actually in the files. Um, so what you're gonna do is go to the community folder where the Taxi2Gate airport folder is. Then you're gonna go to sim objects, landmarks, and all of these are the gates in this scenery. If you want, you can put on developer mode, go to debug, and then go down to like debug LODs, click the screen size LOD and the names, display names, and then you have to find which ones you're using. In this case, it was the Delta. So you'll see any of these names, but what you're going to want to do is download Notepad++. That's what I use personally. It's the easiest. Saves the XML file. Boom, done. So in this case, I'm at Delta. Open that folder. You're going to go to Model, and then you'll see the XML file here. Open it. This is going to show LODs. You're going to have 3 lines here for LODs. 0, 1, and 2. Delete number 2 completely. And then there's going to be a couple tab spaces. Make sure you delete those to bring this LOD line up right after this one. And then fix these numbers here. It's going to show 50, 30, and maybe 10 or something, or 5. I personally lowered these, which in return allows you to view the gate at a further distance away at a higher level of detail. So LOD0 is the best detail that the object is going to have. Once you get to this distance away, in terms of screen size, it's going to drop detail. You'll see a couple things disappear off of it or whatever. And then so on. Um, so for this, I have 6 and 1. And then to save it, go to File, Save As, and then for the name, just click, left click, and don't delete that. Click dot or period, and you'll see XML pop up. Click on that, save. It already exists, replace it. You're gonna click yes. Then you can close that. Now, you're gonna do that if you want all the gateways to do that for each one. Click the one, model, the XML file, and change that. Bring this LOD up and put the sizes. I usually have anywhere from 10 and below for these. Now, I'll go ahead and show you guys that it does work. So let's request a gateway, and you can see I can fully turn and that gateway is not popping at all. I can zoom in. I can go to drone cam, go anywhere next to it, and it is not popping. So that is the fix for the Jetways here. If anybody needs help, please leave a comment below. I'll do my best. I can also even look into getting the files and posting them down below maybe at a later date, but I'd like to let you guys kind of customize it how you want, because this may or may not impact FPS depending on what settings you have it for, because you're gonna have the whole airport where your gates are visible at certain distances, you know what I mean? So that would be LOD1, but it's the whole airport. So as you're flying in, you're gonna see these at LOD1, or if you want the LOD2, the next line, um, you know, to where it may disappear the lower you go. You'll see like all the ground stuff. See how that's a LOD, like a 3, 4, 5, 6, whatever. If you wanted to do that, you can. Personally, with the gateways, I don't. I'm gonna leave it. So that is that. Now, in terms of the, what's it called? This taxi bridge. I'm sure you guys are aware of this glitching. That is an issue, unfortunately, Taxi2Gate may have to fix, unless somebody knows how to get this object into Blender, because it is one whole object in the SDK. So these taxi lines are built into that. So if anybody knows how to use SDK professionally or whatever better than I do, this is called Tunnel 1 in the Taxi2Gate SDK files. Other than that, that concludes this video. I hope you guys definitely want to use the scenery now, because, you know, I love it. I'm glad I got that fixed, because Taxi2Gate just seems like he just went off the radar for everyone. I don't know. But, yeah. Please like, subscribe, comment if you need help. Appreciate it.